Hello everyone, welcome back. In this one I'm going to talk about the GBPUSD trades you could have entered today. So if you don't like the widescreen, I'm sorry, I just love trading on this widescreen instead of the normal. So hopefully you still stick to the video because this video is very important. I'm going to show you the trades which you could have taken in GBPUSD today. I live traded it in front of the group. So I took both trades and these were incredible, of course. Followed the golden strategy plan A to Z. And I want to give you some psychology tips throughout this video. So the first thing I want to tell you is that it's been 2 weeks since we entered a golden strategy trade. 2 weeks. So many people in the Discord chat, oh, I'm jumping to silver bullet. Oh, I'm jumping to a different strategy, Judas swing. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Those are the type of people that I would never fund. That I would never fund with my personal capital. And those are the people who's just like showing me that they're not strong enough. Their minds are not strong enough. They don't want to stick to one strategy just because they don't want to stick to the trading plan. And I like it how I didn't see a trade for 2 weeks. Because this month there's been 6 trades for golden strategy. 4 of them touch take profit and 2 of them touch break even. That should tell you a lot. That should tell you a really big amount, okay? And it's already made you 20%, okay, for the month, which is incredible. Of course, some people might have made 10, some people might have made 5, whatever, okay? But that's just what happens. So I just want to tell you is that to stick to the strategy. All of yous out there which are like, no, Judah saying, no, I'm going to enter a different strategy. No, stochastic oscillate jumping strategy because Bill's strategy didn't form for 2 weeks. There's a lot of people which are like that. And those are the people which do what you do. We'll see what happens to you in 6 months, and we'll see what happens to my other student in 6 months. We'll see that we'll see the difference then, and you can literally see the big difference right in front of your face. So when you're going to the doctor or something like that, and no, let's just say you're going to university in order to try to become a doctor, okay? Or let's just say you're doing a car driving test. So the driving test instructor is like to you, go straight forward, don't turn left, or you'll crash. And you're like, no, I'm going left. You crash. He just told you to not do that. That's literally what I'm doing to you. I'm telling you to go forward with the strategy which I'm teaching you. If you go left, I promise you, you won't become profitable. You won't. And your mind has to be strong. You can't want the money tomorrow. You have to think of what you want in the next year or so. You can't think of what you want tomorrow. Oh, I want more profits tomorrow. Oh, bro, tell me how much profits you make by the end of the year. You're most likely going to be negative. So that's just all I want to tell you, the rambling part. Only 2 minutes, not but an hour, like ICT or something. But all respect to ICT. But without further ado, let's get straight into the golden strategy trade for today. So the golden strategy trade for today is that I've got this golden strategy helper indicator. These are my colors for it. If you want to check the colors, these are the colors which I've got, whatever, okay. Very basic. And then once I've got it, everything lined up perfectly, okay. Every little thing lined up perfectly. So we wait for our trading time. 5 minutes before 8 a.m. London Open, I was looking for the trade because I wake up at 7:55 and then I start looking for the trade. Not start looking for the trade, but check if this is valid, okay? So in this case, this was valid. It's because it was red, so it means look for bearishness. And look at these numbers. They were 2.6 and 54, okay? That means it's more than double, so I would go for the day. I would trade for the day, okay? So now we just wait for my trading times to form, which is 8 o'clock. And then as soon as 8 o'clock happens, I would like to see a break of a low. Straight away, we got a break of this low right here. I was live trading this, by the way. And then I take my Fibonacci from the high to the low. However, what happened in this case is that we never formed something like that. We just ended up dropping further and further. We created this new high. So now we can take our new fib from this high. And we also broke a few lows right here. We broke this low. We broke this low. We broke this low. And I think we're about to break this low. Okay, so there you go. New lows got broken. And we got a new high. So I delete this fib, which I took previously. And I mark out a new fib. From this recent high to however low we go. See how low we go? Kept on going lower. And boom. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready for my trade. So this is the candle. This white candle right here broke the low. If the candle after it touches 0.62, the entry would be invalid. But it didn't. So now we can get into our trade. 0.62 right here. Stop loss above the high. Why is this a high? It's because the candle before it and after it didn't go above this high. I don't like to look for swing highs or anything like that. For this strategy, that's all I do. And then where I was going to target for this trade is not 1 to 7.3. I was going to target like this right here. This is a very nice zone. As you can see, this is a really nice zone of liquidity. However, what happened for this trade, I got basically taken out because of this. Not taken out, but break even most likely. So what happened right here is that we got into the trade. So as you can see, there you go right there. And then it ran 1-to-1 RR right here. As soon as it's around 1-to-1, I urge you guys to take profit. You might say, well, no, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to if you don't want to. However, you can backtest it long term for yourself and you see what works best for yourself. But for me, what works best for myself is that when it touches 1-to-1 IRR, I wouldn't want to take the loss. I'm basically losing 1% of the profit which I made. So that's it. That's really okay. But look what actually ended up happening. It ended up touching break even and then it ended up flying, which is completely fine, okay? Because then, luckily, we saw another trade. So what else happened is we got a new high right here. And price broke this low right over there. Price broke this low right over there. Price broke this low right over there, and there. Okay, so now we can look for another trade. And I heard some bullshit guy. He was like to me, oh, well, the Asian lows got taken out, mocking me, like laughing at me on the live call. He's like, well, oh, the Asian lows got taken out. No, Bill, you're gonna lose the trade. Ha 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 ha. I was like, watch. I didn't even respond to him. I didn't even entertain him. We all started laughing at him. Okay, so. Don't be that person, okay? Don't be that person. And the guy left the call after mine's touched take profit, and his touched stop loss because he was like Asia high. Shut up. What do you know about Asia highs? So yeah, recent high to recent low because price broke a new low, and we can still look for the trade. So you might say, well, price is under Asia open. However, if my entry is above it, that's completely fine. However, if my entry is below it, I would really consider it twice, okay? So let's see what happens right here. Entry 0.62 right over there, stop loss above the high right there, and then take profit where I target for this. I didn't target this right here, the yellow line. It's because it's 1 to 0.86. I just targeted these lows right here, or you can target 1 to 2 RR. As you can see, tapped into the entry, but this is where patience is required, okay? Because look at what happened right here. For around 1 hour, it ended up consolidating, bro. Only the strongest people ended up holding this, okay? And then after this, what happened is that the reason why I targeted these lows for second TP, I sent this all out to the signals group. If you want to join the signals group, join it today. It will help you out a lot. However, if you don't want to, you don't have to join it. You can certainly learn these strategies and become profitable from it. And yeah, so right here, entry, boom, and take profit. I targeted right here for second TP. Or you could have just targeted this first TP. Why? Is because the basic 1 hour time frame goes like this. Right here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, now a lower low to be created, take out that low. Very, very, very basic. And it ended up doing exactly that, okay? As you can see, it ended up doing that. And this was also shared to the advanced masterclass lesson. If you want to join the advanced masterclass lesson, there is still a spot left because someone still hasn't taken it, but there's so much messages coming in, I just haven't responded to everyone. So if you want to join the advanced masterclass, it's not expensive at all. It's cheap as a heck because it's guaranteeing you profitability. And it's not guaranteeing you $10 or $20, it's guaranteeing you $10,000s of dollars a month, okay? So by the end of the year, your life will change. So in 8 months, if you don't become profitable, you get all of your money back, no questions asked. So if you want to join that masterclass, message me at Bill's SMC and I will sort you out for the masterclass if you want. And this was a trade which every single masterclass member entered, and they ended up profiting from it very nicely to 1 to 4 RR, every single one. And the masterclass started very recently, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is a good way in order to make people manage my funds in the future. So if you want to join the masterclass, go ahead. There's zero risk on your side, absolutely zero. Because if you're not profitable, you get all your money back. Why are you still scared? I don't know why you're still scared. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. If someone offered me an opportunity like this, I would take it. And that's that, okay? So this is how I entered the 2 trades today. And they were the only 2 trades today because then it touched 10 o'clock. We can still hold our trade after 10 o'clock. However, don't enter any more golden strategy trades after 10 o'clock. And as you can see, it did exactly that. And it ended up going a little bit higher than this after taking the take profit. It ended up going a little bit higher. And then ended up dropping back down a little bit. So that's it for the day. There wasn't anything else. Again, that's it from me. Hopefully you learned a lot from this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.